Hello, guys. This is Johnny Rodriguez at the movies, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Superman, the new Captain America. You can tell this is live. Captain America: The Civil War movie. It just came out. I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I went to watch it with my friends in an awesome place where they also have a lot of it's like a plaza where they have awesome places to check out. And I also went to a nice Italian restaurant, the Bella Napoli Pizzeria. They serve really good pizza. It tastes kind of like Italian style. We had a pizza that had pure cheeses in it. It almost tasted like it had a little bit of blue cheese, which it still tasted good the way they made it. But anyways, back to the theaters. We were just all rushing and just going somewhere to eat, and then after that we just had to go straight to the movie theaters, and it was like an overcast day. It's there's no sun or anything, so I was gonna record actually the plaza, but it's just not happening because the weather wasn't really looking that good. So we just get it done with food, and then we just went straight to the movies. But anyways, at the movies we saw this brand new movie, the Captain America: The Civil War. Take note that I'm a bit forgetful of what happened in the last movie, so I'm not really 100% in sync with everything that was happening in the movie. But the overall movie was very action-packed. It has all the famous Avengers cast. They have Captain America, they have Iron Man, they have the Black Widow, they have Hawkeye. Didn't really do that much in this movie. And then of course they included the brand new, at least in the movie world, the Black Panther, and they also have the Ant-Man, and they also included Spider-Man, which is very interesting because Spider-Man is kind of like saying, well, we all know that Marvel Comics bought rights for Spider-Man, under Marvel's name, so now they're gonna reboot Spider-Man again, and hopefully next year or whenever they release this new Spider-Man movie, it'll be better than the ones we've previously seen. And I don't want to do too much spoilers, but basically what made this movie interesting is that Spider-Man is actually much younger than the Spider-Man we're used to seeing, and Aunt May is younger, so pretty much that's what it is. So it's kind of like the good guys are fighting against the good guys. The storyline, apparently in 1991, Hydra operatives in Siberia dispatched the brainwashed Bucky Barnes to intercept the automobile carrying a case of super soldier serum and assassinate its occupants. So then, a year later, the Ultron's been defeated at the hands of the Avengers, and they stopped Brock Rumlow from stealing a biological weapon from a lab in Lagos. Ramlo commits suicide with a bomb. Wanda tries to dispatch the blast into the sky, but it devastates a nearby building, killing a number of Wakandan workers. And then the team headquarters, the U.S. Secretary of State informs the Avengers that the United Nations is preparing to pass the Sokovia Accords, which will establish an international governing body to oversee and control the Avengers. And then the team is divided. Tony Stark supports oversight because he feels responsible for creating the Ultron and the destruction the android brought to Sokovia, while Rogers has more faith in his own judgment than the government. And that was a bit of a little plot line I had to read a bit from a website just so that I kind of more to get the idea where this goes and how the team got divided, and it's just really action packed. And some of my friends have commented this movie's actually way better than the Superman and Batman movie they released not long ago. And then there was another friend that said the movie actually lasted 3 hours, so it's not even worth watching the movie. And it's kind of like those sleeper title movies that people would just not really, not necessarily in a rush to watch it. But this movie really is good, and it's pretty awesome because it's also how Marvel likes to advertise their next movies within the movies. So by having Spider-Man in this movie, it pretty much advertised the new Spider-Man movie for next year. And then of course we have the Black Panther, Ant-Man was there, and of course he had his movie, so that was a movie I have to see actually. But it's kind of interesting, and kind of wouldn't mind seeing that. But you know how Marvel always likes to advertise their characters to their next project, so it's very action-packed. It's very intense. There's a lot of division going on. The movie, despite how serious things are, they still make room for some comedy here and there. You know how Tony Stark has his type of humor, and then Spider-Man is extremely funny in this movie. Like, he's always talking a lot, and even Tony Stark's like, "Oh, are you even allowed?" Like, it's like, I don't know if you ever been. I don't know if it was him that said it. It was, I forgot who said it, but they said, "But I don't know if you ever been in a fight before, but you don't just like." You don't talk a lot when you're in a fight. It gets really funny. And of course, you got a little cameo of Sandy as usual. Now he's like a UPS, delivery guy. So I don't know what else I can say about the movie. I totally recommend it. It's very action packed. It has very good story plot line. Of course, if I had a better memory of what happened in the last movie, the last Avengers, etc. / Captain America, I would have a much better input. But it's still a great movie anyways, and I totally recommend it. And it's worth the how much it costs, $8 or whatever that it costs to watch the movies nowadays. So this is Johnny Rodriguez. You could leave your comments below. Anything that I must have missed out or whatever, you could just comment what's your favorite scene, who's your favorite character, who's your favorite superhero, villain, etc. And yeah, peace out.